Back TV presents Live to You in America, communicating through programs and services to inform, educate, enlighten, and enrich the entire world.
When the music fades and all is stripped away, and I simply come, longing just to bring something that's of a word that will bless your heart. Oh Lord, I'm coming for a song in itself. It's not what you have required. Such much deeper and me to the way things appear. You looking into my heart. I'm coming back to the heart of worship, and it's all about you. And it's all about you, Jesus. I'm sorry, Lord, for the things I made. And it's all about you. And it's all about you, Jesus. I'm coming back to the it's all about you. Be magnified, oh Lord. You are highly exalted, and there is nothing you can do. Oh Lord, my eyes on you. Be magnified, oh Lord, be magnified, oh Lord, be magnified, be magnified, be magnified, oh Lord, be magnified. What a beautiful name it is. What a beautiful name it is. The name of Jesus Christ, my King. What a beautiful name it is. Nothing compares to this, compares to the name of Jesus. Oh, what a beautiful name, the name of Jesus. What a beautiful name it is. What a beautiful name it is. The name of Jesus Christ, my King. The sweetest name of all. What a beautiful name it is. The sweetest name I've known. The sweetest name I know. A beautiful name I know. What a wonderful name. What a beautiful name. The name of Jesus. Jehovah is your name. Jehovah is your name. Jehovah is your name. Jehovah is your name. He's the mighty warrior, great in battle. Jehovah is your name. He's the mighty warrior, great in battle. Jehovah is your name. I don't know who's watching us tonight, but I just want to understand that the King of Glory deserves to be praised, he deserves to be honored. I remember just this Tuesday, was this Tuesday when it snowed? I was going to work, and on my way to work, I was driving on the road, and the snow just kicked me off the road, and I almost had an accident. If not God by my side, oh Jesus, where would I be? The book of Psalms says, praise the Lord and forget not his benefits. It also says, let everything that has breath praise God. I don't know what you are in tonight, but today I want you to stand with me and let's praise God. Let's praise Jehovah. Let's praise Jehovah Almighty. Just lift up your hands. Wherever you are, just lift his name up. Let's say, mighty warrior, great in battle, Jehovah is his name. Jehovah is his name. He's the mighty warrior, great in battle, Jehovah is your name. He's the mighty warrior, great in battle, Jehovah is your name. And so I give you all the glory. I give you all the praise. I give you all the praise. So I give you all the glory. Oh, you are worthy to be praised. And so you are here, moving every heart, touching every heart. I worship you, oh Lord. I worship you. Hey, you are here, searching every heart. Oh, I worship you. Oh Lord, I worship you. Oh, waymaker, praised. You're worthy to be praised. Father, you reign. Great are you, Lord. You're worthy to be praised. You're worthy to be praised. Hallelujah. Father, you reign. Great are you, Lord. You're worthy to be praised. You're worthy to be praised. Father, you reign. Father, you reign. Great are you, Lord. Worthy to be praised. Worthy to be praised. Father, you reign. Great are you, Lord. You're worthy to be praised. You're worthy to be praised. Father, you reign, Father, you reign, Father, you reign. Great are you, Lord, great are you, Lord, great are you, Lord. Father, you reign.
Something big, something big, something big is coming soon to a screen near you. Real time with AB. Coming soon to Back TV and live stream. Streaming live on Facebook. Believers Temple of Praise. Only real recognizes real. Fulfilling destiny depends on the choice you make in life. Make a choice today. Join Destiny Impact Worldwide Inc. Watch Impact Hour on Back TV and live stream this Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hosted by Dr. Harriet Ajay. And your life will never be the same. Destiny Impact Worldwide Inc. Shaping lives to fulfill purpose.
Hello, good evening once again, our cherished viewers. Today is Friday at 7:30 real time with AB, when the real recognizes the real. We are live here at the studio at Back TV, live and stream. Today we are here once again. We are still dealing with the topic of the young adults and the youth of this 21st century. And today is another day, but we're going to go into another dimension of discussing, what actually affect them in their time as growing up, and what really derived them from the presence of God. What take their time off in the usual thing that they need to do than spending other time in other things that is not necessary. And tonight we are here once again at Back TV live and stream. Here in the studio again with me is a wonderful woman of God, Evangelist Beatrice Abuaji, who is here once again with us with the studio, and we are still diving into the areas of our youth and the young generation. And therefore, if you are watching this live broadcast, I will encourage you to share the video, invite someone, go on YouTube, Back TV live and stream, subscribe to the channel, and go on Facebook, Back TV, like the page, and anytime we are on, you will be part of us and to celebrate this moment and to enjoy this moment with us. And therefore, people of God, don't go nowhere. Stay where you are, and we'll be right back.
Fulfilling destiny depends on the choice you make in life. Make a choice today. Join Destiny Impact Worldwide Inc. Watch Impact Hour on Back TV and live stream this Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hosted by Dr. Harriet Ajay. And your life will never be the same. Destiny Impact Worldwide Inc. Shaping lives to fulfill purpose.
Thank you for staying tuned with us. We are back again live here at the studio. And I want to introduce my guests to all my cherished viewers who are watching from afar, near, across the nations, the globe, wherever you are watching from. We want to say thank you so much for being part of this broadcast. It's something that we are bringing life to impart into the youth and the young adult of the generation, because something that we found out that there's so much activities that has occupied their mind, and for that reason they are being led astray by the things that they do without supervision. And therefore tonight, once again, I'm here in the studio with Evangelist Beatrice Abuaji. You are welcome once again.
Thank you.
Thank you. You are welcome.
Thank you.
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you. Same to you.
Amen. 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 So, last week, we're going to go straight to the topic.
Yes.
Last week, we spoke about, the previous week, we spoke about the wisdom of God. And last week, we spoke about the knowledge of God.
Yes.
And also what leads the kids from home prematurely.
Yes.
But then again, today, I want us to dive into, especially like yesterday was Valentine's Day.
Yes.
So now we're going to be talking about the prodigal daughters.
That's right.
Prodigal daughters. How sometimes, this lady have taken, I was thinking, I was really, for the past month, I was really trying to get the whole concept of this Valentine's celebration.
Valentine's Day.
Because many people are misunderstanding the whole concept of Valentine.
Yeah.
And I know everybody had their own understanding, their own views when it comes to Valentine. But then again, we are not here to talk about, but we are talking about the prodigal daughters.
That's right.
How and what really motivate them during third season like this, and then they leave home prematurely, and that become part of them and it affects their life. Okay. I mean, since you have been on the field dealing with the youth and the young adults, I think you have more experience. You have witnessed them, you speak to them, you whispered into them about Christ Jesus, and also just to bring them up so that they become a better person. That's right. Today, let's hear about the prodigal daughters. Okay. When such occasion like this happens, they leave home prematurely, and then what happened next?
Yeah, we thank God. We thank God, and we give a shout out for Emmanuel. He did Amen. A great job. I think the worship has done everything.
Amen.
So, and first of all, I would say that we thank our viewers also for having time to listen to us. What it is as much as we have prodigal sons, we have prodigal daughters too. So ladies, today we are on you. Yeah, Apostle, it's something that, in fact, we've been talking about it. Even I did a video yesterday about Valentine, and I talked a little bit about, it's not, I was actually asking question. Is Valentine supposed to be sex? Because it's like, when we're in school, people give letters and stuff to people. And I think way back, it was the Catholic people that was celebrating those things, because it started from Catholic father who fell in love with somebody, and then later on tried to chase the lady, and but this time it has become something else, and even causing our daughters to leave home when in the time or seasons like this. So then we will say we have prodigal sons and we have prodigal daughters too. Okay. They will leave home in a seasons like this. They don't want to listen to parents. And last time, as we said, when you leave home premature like that, you lack the counsel of the parents. You miss the advantage of properties, the wisdom, the knowledge that the parents are even supposed to impact in you. And I have lots of examples like that. And the sad thing about it is when they go and it doesn't work for them, it's hard for them to come back home. So then again, we have to educate the parents to forgive them and take them back. I was listening to 98.5 or something, and one young lady was giving her testimony about leaving home prematurely and following a guy.
Okay.
And she said when she went to stay with the guy was abusive. The guy was doing drugs. The guy was doing so many evil things, but she was afraid to come back home. And this thing is happening a lot among our children. It's happening a lot, especially things when occasions like this.
Occasions like this.
Yes.
Okay.
But we want to talk to our young ladies that they shouldn't take Valentine as the end of their life. You know, they shouldn't let something like Valentine and all those things drag them out of the house. They should think twice. They should heed unto the advice of their parents. Because I have one girl that left home like that, secondary school, second year, went, and I think it's about 6-7 years now. And now this girl has gone and gone and gone and gone and never worked for her. So now she's realized that she has wasted much of her time. She sees her classmates, some of them even finish university. And here is she trying to do petty trading, and it's not working for her.
Okay.
And so I came in contact with the lady, and I talked to the lady, the young lady, young adult, and advised her. And I said, you need to go back to school. She accepted what I said, but now there's no money to put her back in school. I think I said it
last week we spoke about that here.
Yes. So now she kept on texting me. She want to go back to school. Even the secondary school that she wasn't able to finish, she is ready to take classes and get a diploma so that she can enter into college or whatever school she wants to go.
Okay.
It's not here, it's a third country. It's not America here. So we are pleading, if anybody wants to help us put the young lady in school, we would appreciate it.
Okay.
So it's again the pressure of this world, the pressure of these kinds of celebrations, the peer pressure, the influence of the environment, the influence of friends, influence of the young guys, pull them out of the house and they don't listen. I have another young lady that also came, and she wanted to marry a guy. You see, parents know, most of the time knows better. They see afar. They know things that the young people don't know. But then they think they are old. And
the young ones too know something the parents don't know.
Yes. I was talking, they know a lot of computer. And the things in the computer.
Okay.
Because my son is always like, how come you don't know this? How come you don't know? Because you think I'm old, so I'm supposed to know.
You'll be surprised it's not just on the computer.
Well, wisdom in the house, they don't know much.
Okay.
They know computer, they know books.
Okay.
But there are certain things that I believe the older people know. When you start, they know where it's going to end.
Okay.
Do you understand me? So when we advise them, they should take the advice. Besides computer and books, they should also attend to our advice.
And some of them are very instrumental too. They are very mechanical.
Yeah.
Some are very, handy in fixing and, have their own way, stuff that, even parents don't know.
Right.
But then again, you said something about these prodigal daughters leaving home prematurely. Now, the system and the generation that we are in, under what parental age would the mother or the father allow their daughter to be able to tell them and say, Daddy, Mommy, I have a fiancé, it's Valentine's Day, so I'm going out with my fiancé. Or I'm going out with my partner. Because I'm seeing here whereby we're talking about leaving home prematurely. So does it mean the parents just leave them because it's an occasion, season like this, or celebration of Valentine, so they can just allow them to go because it's an occasion? Or they have to be a monitoring or guidance to let them know that, listen, what we are doing is not right, or that is not the proper way of doing it?
You know, sometimes it's a little hard because before you already think, they already thought.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before you are going to tell them what to do, they already have plans for what they want to do. So we are just pleading to them to take a little advice from parents.
Yeah, so my question I'm asking
At
is,
what age?
if my daughter comes to me at the age of 18 and say, Daddy, it's Valentine's Day, I'm going out. Is it okay for me as a parent, looking at the age of my daughter, to say, yes, go out. It is Valentine's Day because it's occasion. So go out and go and celebrate.
18 years.
Yes.
Well, America, if in America they say 18,
America is 21.
Age. America is 21.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Then you have to have a little chat with her.
Okay.
You know, it's okay for her to go out with her friends, but what time are they going? How long are they going to be out?
Okay.
And where are they going?
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Even though you have that conversation with her, but still, if she lied to you, how will you know? You know, so again, it's okay for them to go, but who is she going with? Where are they going? And how long are they going to be out?
So the parents have to set the rules.
You're
going out.
You can set
okay,
the rules.
I know him. You're going out, but then again, you got to be home at a certain time.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Some of the kids, they will listen to you.
So in the other words, I'm looking at sometimes talking about the prodigal daughters, sometimes, like I always say, then the parents also have a big role to play.
Yes.
You know, because for these kids to leave home, you know, prematurely and then be out there to do what they're doing, it might be the lack of parental guidance.
Lack of parental guidance. It will be yes and no.
Okay.
You know.
That's why I have you here.
You know, the young ladies are difficult to deal with than the young guys.
The young guys, okay.
But mostly you hear a lot about the guys because they think that it's the guys who are bad, guys who are doing drugs, you know, gangsters, but it's very difficult to raise young ladies. When the guys when they go, it's easy for them to recognize their mistake and come back.
Okay.
But the young ladies, they don't.
They don't.
They don't.
Okay.
Mostly they don't. They will stay in. This young lady that I'm talking about, she said she stayed in that abusive relationship. She was 15 or 16. The guy was beating her up, doing drugs. I mean, all sort of things. But she didn't want to come back because the parents warned her. The parents said everything. They gave her every option. They offered her anything she wanted. But once she said she wanted to follow the guy, that's all she wanted to do. Until she got pregnant, her first baby, the guy was not paying attention. She didn't even have clothes. And then she got pregnant again, second time.
With the same guy?
With the same guy.
Okay. She must be really in love.
She wasn't in love. I had a time to listen to all her testimonies.
Okay.
She said it wasn't really in love. It was fear. So I want to tell our young adults that don't let fear grip you. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of sound mind and bold. When you make that bold decision and step out and go and do it and it doesn't work for you, just come back home. And just like the prodigal son recognized his mistake, he came back. You know, he was even applying to be a servant instead of a son. But the father embraced him. And that's what we are telling the youth and the young adults, especially today, the young adults. Most of them have stepped out, most of them has gone out because they are in love. Like we are saying, they are turning Valentine into sex. And this is not love. We have so many types of love. Okay. But for some reason, LUST is the one ruling the world. Yep. And it's it's the work of the devil. You understand? LOV is missing. And if you read the Bible, 1 John 4, you will see all kinds of love that God poured in on this earth for his children.
So lack of, because of LUST, lust, many of our daughters are leaving home prematurely and thinking that they found the right partner, they have love, and they misunderstand the whole concept of what you call LOVE. Now, wherever you are watching us from, thank you for tuning in. We are live here at Back Studio, Live and Stream, here with Evangelist Abuaji. We are dealing with the topic of the prodigal daughters who leave home prematurely. Such time like this when, quote unquote, it is called Valentine. Valentine. One day we will talk about Valentine, what actually Valentine is. You know, people have no misconception about when it comes to Valentine. But then again, we are talking about how the young ones, especially the females, are leaving home because such occasion like this, you know, they leave home because it's occasion, everybody's celebrating, so they also find someone that they want to go hang out with, and then at the end of the day, it leads to something else. And then parents, you know, get under pressure, becomes a whole different adrenaline in the home. But then again, who is the one responsible for this? Is it because lack of parental guidance? Or is it because there's no control at home or indiscipline at home? Parents are not home to supervise and to monitor their kids. Who are the people? Who is the one actually responsible for such a thing like this? So wherever you are, share the video. Go back to YouTube, subscribe to the channel, Facebook Live, Back and Stream, like the page, and you'll be part of this celebration. And then we'll be coming back right again, and we're going to go deep into this topic. Don't go nowhere. Please share the video, and we'll be right back.
Something big is coming soon to a screen near you. Real time with AB. Coming soon to Back TV and live stream. Streaming live on Facebook. Believers Temple of Praise. Only real recognizes real.
Thank you for staying in tune with us. And today in the studio, we have one of the young adults here who will be sharing a little his experience and little topic with us, with also as a young adult here in the studio with us. But before then, Evangelist, this topic is very dicey.
Yes.
You know, it's very, 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 very dicey. Talking about the youth, the young adults, which is the female, which we're calling them the prodigal daughters. So they find someone, they go out there without a parent guidance, or there are no rules and regulations to who you're going out with, what time you should be home, you know, no monitoring. And then they go out there and such things happen. You know, when they happen, do you think it is the child's fault or it is the parent's fault?
It's the child's fault, Apostle.
It is the child's fault.
Yes.
It is the child's fault.
Yes. Most of the children, ladies, don't get mad at me because I know how the young ladies
They're learning from you.
behave. I mean, you would say everything, they won't listen to you. You know, I mean, I have young adults and then I have young adults. I have a young lady, and I have a young, you know. And then the experience out there, majority are women, I mean, young ladies. Sometimes it's very hard for them to listen. They won't listen. Once they want to go with this person, you know, do you know some of them will override the parents' advice and just go to the court and do their marriage ceremony? Majority,
without a parent's
yes,
consent.
yes. If you don't want to allow me, you don't want to allow me, come on, let's go. They will go and do the marriage. And then when they go, it doesn't work for them. It doesn't. Most of them. If they will come out and tell the truth, they will tell you that we've made a mistake. We've made a lot of mistakes. You know, my parents told me, I've listened to many of them, their testimonies. I can't tell, I mean, I can't mention their names, but all they say is, my parents told me, my parents told me. I don't know what it is, but when they see the guys, maybe we have been there too, you know, but, you know, when they see the guys, there's nothing, absolutely nothing that you will tell them for them to listen to you. Once they want to be with this guy, that's it.
Their mind is set.
Their mind is set. They won't listen to you until they go and experience it. And most of them experience abuse. The guys really abuse them. Because it is some of them, the guys are aware that the parents of the young lady don't agree that they should marry them or they should follow them. So when they realize that the parents are not in agreement for the relationship, and you, the young lady, listen to me very careful. This is something that, Holy Spirit, thank you, I'm telling you. When the young guy notice that your parents are not in agreement of the relationship, and you walk over your parents and join him or be with him, it gives them the opportunity to treat you anyhow. Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm getting you.
Yeah, because once they know that your parents are not with you, they are not supporting you. So whatever he will do to you, you can't go to your parents and tell them. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Okay.
You getting it?
I'm getting it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it gives them more room to abuse you, the young lady.
Because this is what they want. Your parents are not in support of it.
Right.
And you are with him.
Yes.
So they take that advantage.
Yes.
And then they abuse you.
They abuse you. You understand? They will do everything to abuse you. Because they know that whatever they are doing to you, you cannot go to your parents and report them.
Okay.
Because your parents have already warned you, don't be with this person. And some of the parents, they will even tell you, if you go with this person, don't come back to me again. Some of the parents, they will say that.
Okay.
So now the guy knows. And for some reason, they force so much, whether it's love or lust, I don't know. Whatever the parent will say, they will go and tell the guy. So now the guy knows everything about you as far as your parents don't agree with the relationship.
Okay.
And it gives them opportunity to abuse you more. So young ladies, if you are going into any relationship and your parents advise you, take a minute, think about it. Why are my parents being so fussy about this particular person. I remember when my son was in middle school, he had a couple of friends. When he brings them home, I'll feed them and everything, but when they leave, I'll call him and say, this is your friend. I think he doesn't have parents. I think he's living with his grandmother or living with somebody. Then he will look at me and said, how do you know? You know, he'll tell me it's true. How do I know? Any child that somebody is raising them, you can tell. And how they are raising them, you can tell. Some of them will come and look at them carefully, and I said, this guy, I think he's on drugs. Don't walk with a person like that. Pray for him, but don't walk with him. Don't be his friend. He will go and come back and said, what you said is true. You know, so parents know, they know a lot. Maybe not everything, but they know a lot. So we want to talk to our young ladies that when we talk to them, at least they should listen. Some of them are even shy to introduce their parents, especially the African young ladies. Those, what is the young guy say? First generation.
First generation, yes. Of African descent.
First generation African descent.
Right.
They feel shy of their parents. Some of them, you know.
So in that case, looking at where you're coming from, by the experience you have by just looking at someone telling your son, hey, such person is such person is not being raised from home, you can tell. But actually, do you also have a moment, you know, as your son's mother's friends, do you have a moment like you call them and then, you know, listen to them to know where they are coming from?
One time, I was talking, my son brought friends home, and then I started sharing with them the word of God. They were laughing at me.
They were laughing at you?
Yeah, they were laughing at me. But sometimes I ask them, where do you live? Where are your parents? That kind of conversation I had with them. And then they would tell me, and I asked them, do you go to church? You know, some of them say yes, some of them say no. And then I'll give them a little advice that I can give, because that's my hope.
But don't you also think that some of the approach doesn't necessarily have to go straight to like scripture, than just being a parental guidance and talking to them, than just hitting them with, because most of them don't understand these scriptures we're talking about.
Yeah,
you can be quoting them, they can be listening at you and they be laughing at you because they don't even have idea what you're talking about.
I don't give them scripture.
Okay.
I just ask them, do you go to church?
Okay.
What religion are you?
Okay.
You know, I mean, sometimes you can strike certain conversation, and as the conversation goes on, you know, the religious part will come in.
Okay.
Because some of them, if you keep doing that, they won't even come near.
They will not come near.
But there are certain kids also that you don't want your kid to even associate themselves with, because you can really tell straight away that they are really bad. That if your kids associate themselves, they're going to spoil them.
Okay.
So you can pray for them though, but you can talk to your kids, but you don't say it in front of all of them. You say it after they've gone, but you treat them nice.
Okay.
When they've gone, they will even tell your son that, oh, your parents are nice or whatever, you know. Yeah.
Right, we are here live at the studio, Back TV live and stream. If you just join us, we're talking about the prodigal daughters, especially season like this called Valentine, where they leave their parents and go out there to do what they have to do, and without the consent of their parents, which lead them into something, then it becomes a problem. I mean, every problem has a solution, but then again, it is better to prevent than to make it happen prematurely. If you join us, please share the video, and I also want to acknowledge those of you who are watching with us. Delanojo, thank you for watching. Apostle Stella Blankson from Ohio, thank you. My covenant sister, thank you so much. Reverend Dr. Harriet AG, thank you for watching. AG, thank you for watching. Manuel Diaz, you are always with us. Thank you so much for watching. Hilary Gomez, thank you for watching. Reverend Okensi, thank you for watching. Minister Nanao said, thank you for watching. Juliana Ahiachi, also thank you for watching. Please don't just watch, bring your comments, share your comments so that other people can also learn from you. Reverend Cynthia Fleckenson, also thank you so much for watching with us. I have Benjamin J. Oh, my apostle, thank you so much for watching. Danny Nola, thank you for watching. Susan Nega, thank you so much. Reverend Getiudru, thank you so much. Mohammed Hussein, thank you so much for watching. Imam Manseri, thank you so much. Fatima Macaulay, thank you so much. Regina AC, thank you so much for watching. People of God, we are here talking about the prodigal daughters. Prodigal daughter. Wisdom Aponsan, thank you also for watching. Abina Sewa, thank you for watching. May God richly bless you. Please share the video so your friends can, listen to what is going on. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back as we have one of our young adults to join us at the studio, and he also has something to share with us. It's always good to listen to them, hear them also, because this is their generation. We might not know, we think we know, and they can also share with us a little things that goes around, their community, their friends. Sometimes they do things because of society, they do things because of school. They see friends doing it, they also want to do it. They see because the community is doing it, or maybe sometimes rejection and neglection. All these things, is part of that, play a role in their lives. So therefore, don't go nowhere, stay tuned, and we'll be right back as we have Brother Emmanuel to join us in the studio.
Experience an atmosphere of worship, pure worship, with Nana Osei Worshipers album launch winning on April 14, 2019. Courtesy BB Events and HTMP at 3 p.m. sharp at Tomrick Hotel East Lake on Accra, Ghana. Special performances: Randy Ajimai, Pastor Isaiah, Sissy Chum, Reverend Mary Genser, SP Kofi Sapong, Francis Amu, Ohima Messi, and Stacey Amawi, author of The King's Choice. For more information, call 0263-159-382 or 0203-299-538. This is an event you don't want to miss. See you there.
Help me sing.
Thank you for staying tuned with us. We have one of the young adults who actually in the beginning led us to his presence. We have Brother Emmanuel here who has a wonderful voice. He can lead you to his presence, and we have him here at the studio with us, and we're going to talk to him because he's a young adult, and then we're going to be talking to him. We'll ask him some few questions, and then from there probably he will lead us once again into the Lord's presence, and then we go back to our main discussion. Brother Emmanuel, you are welcome. Thank you for joining us. That was a powerful worship.
Yeah.
That was very, very powerful. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you so much. Thank you for joining us. I want to ask you, as a young adult, with what we're talking about, what do you think is the motivation thing that motivates the kids to leave home prematurely, to do what, or to lead them to do what they are doing?
I think number one, I would say they're trying to be adventurous. As we learned in schools, like adolescents usually want to experience things, and then they want to see how it is. Because if you tell them, they are not going to believe you. They're like, oh, okay, what's that? No, okay, I'm going to see it for myself. Right. So that is what they, number one. And then number two, it goes with lies. Friends do tell lies a lot. Like, you'll be like, oh, I remember when we were in SHS, like in Ghana, they used to tell us, oh, like, don't go into school and be smoking weed. For that one, we know it's not bad, but some people will tell you that, oh, like, what? But me, I didn't meet. When I went to SHS, we were about that. Right. We got to that point where everything most things were normal to us. So like, it was really nice. So when you experience it, you were like, oh, okay, this is what my mom or my parents or the elders were trying to tell me. And then I was going back on it. That is the second part. So it's basically we are trying to experience it, just want to know what it is. And then the second thing is that lies it counts a lot, like and then the things we see, we watch too, like for instance, you guys were talking about love and stuff like that. We watch sometimes some of them watch, especially the ladies, they do watch these telenovelas, Telemundo, and then they're watching things and they're like, oh wow, love is so beautiful.
Housewife.
Yeah. So I want to experience it. Like, it is so beautiful. Wow, look at how they're doing it. Look at how they. So like, but they don't know they don't consider the realities of it.
We talked about that last week.
They don't consider the realities.
The media influence.
Yeah, you have responsibilities when you go into relationships, like those kind of things. Some people live in homes and that, like, they don't
know the reality.
Yeah, so those are the three things I think affect us most as young adults.
As a young adult, so lies, being adventurous, and then being educated by television and the media, and being on Instagram, following friends. You see a lot of things. I know people are more on Instagram even than on Facebook now.
Oh yeah,
because Instagram is where they see a lot of things, and then they want to be like their friends, and then, you know.
And then Facebook, you wouldn't see any malam, so that is
okay.
No, Instagram you see real people, so like, okay, this is real.
Right.
So like, but then again,
then you're going to share it on Instagram for us.
So these are the things, these are the three key areas that is leading the young adults, you know, to leave home prematurely and then to do what they're doing. Because, but then again, you know, watching Housewife in Atlanta, Housewife in whatsoever, I don't watch those things. So, you know,
I do because of them.
Because of them, so
yes,
you watch them.
I watch those things. And sometimes I share with them. You see, you watching all these things. What are the implications? You know, you see how it ends. Because one time, one of them, he went to jail. One of the great.
So basically, that's what he's saying. That they don't know they don't know the reality part of it. They just see all those things on the media, and they think that is all about it. And you know, I can also get myself involved. Oh, this is so beautiful. This is so nice. So let me also start exploring. And then by the time they realize they are into something else.
But they don't think fast that this thing that I'm doing is going to lead me to distraction. They don't.
And then I just wanted to chip in something. One dangerous thing about these housewives and then maybe like is it the Kardashians or something?
Kardashians,
yeah. Those ones are not like the movies. The movies, you know, okay, like
you're really into those things. You watch them a lot.
Well, the thing is, I studied something about them, and then the thing is, those things are not like the movies.
It's real.
You think it's real, but it's really staged.
Yeah.
Because somebody can go get pregnant intentionally just to hype the show. And so you go see it, you be like, oh, okay, but it's really staged. They can fight among themselves, and you never know. You never know. So they can try to show like, okay, let's form up a story. Like this person just leaves the parent, go here, go, and then the person and the parent realizes that. Nowadays, that is what we watch, and then you watch it, you be like, oh, the parent realizes that, okay, it's good, it was good for them, and then
especially Mimi show, Mimi, right? Everybody was fighting with everybody, and these young people love it.
But it doesn't.
In the show, everybody fights.
And I think this is what we see on the street now.
Yeah.
You see the young ladies fighting among themselves because of these little things. The argument because this one disagree with this one.
This girlfriend is sleeping with this girlfriend. This boyfriend is sleeping with this husband. I mean, that is what is happening. It's not real. It's not real.
Like you said, it's staged.
It's a stage.
You know.
But the people are taking it for real and practicing it.
So does it mean this thing is really helping the young adult? Is it helping? This
It's
thing that
not.
is showing on the TV,
It's
is
not.
it helping? Emmanuel, tell us, is it really helping us?
One thing is that it doesn't help at all. And then it's
So if
sometimes-
it doesn't help, then what can we do? What can we do? Evangelists, this thing is not helping us. It's taking the kids away from home. It's taking their mind away from their studies. It's taking their mind away from so many things that they could do that can benefit them. So this thing is not helping. Now, what can we do as a society, community, or as a church, or family? What can we do to make sure these kids will not stick to those things?
One of the things that we can do is what we are doing now. And I'm sure somebody watching Emmanuel thinking that if Emmanuel is doing what he's doing, then I think I am not that bad. Me too, God can use me. So the reason why we are doing what we are doing is to just let the people at home, or those who are incarcerated, or those who are have gone, we want them to know that it's never too late to come back. It's never too late to, rise up and do what you want to do. Believe in yourself and know that God has something in you, He has destined you to do something. Every one of them has gifts and talents. So we are sending the message out there for them to know that, listen, you got something in you. Believe in yourself, and God can use you to do something.
Believe in yourself, and God can use you, like Emmanuel sang for us.
Sang for us.
As a young adult, I was watching him when he was singing. And
He was supposed to go to work. He took off.
Thank you
And
so
he
much
came
for doing
just
that.
to,
Thank
the
you so
food.
much. If you just join us, please, we're still talking about the prodigal daughters leaving home prematurely. This is live on Back TV, live and stream. Please go to YouTube, subscribe to the channel, Facebook, Back TV, like the page, and you'll be connected to this program. Every Friday at 7:30, we are here. So many topics, and we continue to do it. We're bringing the females to hear their side of the story.
That's
Not
right.
just only the young men. We're going to be bringing the young females too, so that we can hear the side of the story. What actually took them out there, and what brought them back where they left.
Yes.
So those are some of the areas we'll be tackling of. And then again, thank you so much for watching. We have Brother Emmanuel here. He's going to inspire us one more time with his wonderful artistic voice.
Yes.
In his presence again. Emmanuel, can you be a blessing to us?
Apostle, before Emmanuel speaks, I want to plead to the parents again that when the young ladies go, because I'm dealing with I'm dealing with somebody right now, and I told the parents, please don't go back and remind her of what she has done wrong. Let's start from here and move on. Because when they do that, it makes the people not feeling, coming back. You understand?
Okay.
So we are appealing to the parents also that they should take it easy for the young ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So parents, please take it easy on the young ones. When they come, let's accept them. Let's embrace them, welcome them. Like I always say, the prodigal son, after he did all that he did, he came back home. His father loved him back. Even though the brethren disagree, why should the father love them back? But then again, those are the things also that happen in the church. Somebody can walk out from church, and when the person come back, the church, we should be able to accept the person back again.
Yes.
Let the person, we know that we believe in him, we trust, and that we know that that person can be a better person. Because there's something in that person.
Yes.
I was watching some video this afternoon, and you'll be amazed the things that was going on in the church. In the church, a pastor that was driving people because they came out improperly dressed, and he was driving them. When the church members tried to talk about it, that this is a form of winning that person, to educate the person. The pastor started fighting with the members.
The word will change them.
Right.
The word
Yeah.
of
So
God.
the pastor started fighting with the members, and the members, everybody started living.
Oh.
People, these things are happening. You know, for all you know, that is what they have. So when they come, let's accept them, but then again, let's talk to them, educate them, and lead them to the right path. Once again, we are here with Emmanuel as he takes us to his presence.
Oh, when me
Jimmy, I bring you now. I bring you now. I bring you now. Oh, come home. Oh, Dimani. Oh, Dimachi. Musuro, 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 Bibia. Yeah. On them, the Munti, Musuro.
Amen, amen. We
Amen.
thank Brother Emmanuel. Thank you so much.
Amen.
You know, whilst we're just ministering and I'm looking at, this is your young adult who has so much talent. He could be out there doing what other people are doing, but this is where he is. He has chosen to do the right thing and be in his presence. God richly bless you. God richly bless you so much. So soon, time is not in our hands. Therefore, evangelists, before we go, I want you to look into that camera and with your experience, where you're coming from, as a parent, what advice do you have for our young ladies out there?
Okay.
So look into that camera and speak to them. Young ladies, please watch and listen. Go ahead.
Young ladies, this evening, my advice to you is that no matter what it is, listen to your parents' advice, positive advice. The reason why I'm saying positive advice is one time I went to a program and a young lady came to me actually and said her mom was also forcing her to be with somebody. I cried because when I was young, somebody did that to me, telling my mother to hook me up to him. My mother did not tell me, you know, but the person was supposed to do something for my mother. He failed to do it, and my mother got stuck at the place. So when I asked her, that's when she told me the person wanted me to hook you up, but I refused to. And he did this too. So listen to the positive advice of your parents. When you make mistake and go, and you realize you've made mistake, do not be afraid to come back. We are always there for you. Come back. Parents are always going to be your parents. And then also, I want to talk to those who are married. You're already married, you are in a marriage. Focus on your marriage. Respect your husbands. Humble yourself to your husbands, because nowadays young people don't know how to treat men. A lot of young people, they talk to young ladies, they talk to the men anyhow. Respect men. Men are not looking for love, they're looking for respect. So humble yourself to your husbands, and God will bless you for your husbands also to love you. That is what I want to tell you. Next time we will continue.
Amen. Thank you so much, Evangelist. God richly bless you. If you are watching us, this program is sponsored by Believers Temple of Praise and our proud sponsors, also Destiny Impact in collaboration with Impact Hour, which is tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They're going to be here live. Same here at the studio, Back TV Live and Stream, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Impact Tower is going to be here. So please connect yourself. And there is another discussion when it comes to relationship, which is going on Saturdays here at 1 p.m. So connect yourself. Don't be left out. Come, let's educate ourselves. This platform is for love culture, so we can educate our people out there so that we can show them how we love. This platform, I stand for all, and I stand for, if you have anything you want to share with us, please, you can contact here at the studio at 917-557-5071, 917-557-5001. At the end of the screen, at the end of the show, the acknowledgement will be coming up, the credit will be running up, so you can take all the necessary information, and you can call me. Let's have your ideas, something you want to share to the public. There might be something you're going through. you haven't know anybody to share with. But then again, somebody's also going through the same thing. So you want to bring it up so that those things can stop. Please, let's march for the right thing, and may God richly bless you. Same time again on Friday at 7:30 p.m. live here in the studio. We'll be back again. And also don't forget tomorrow, 1 p.m. with Impact Hour in collaboration with Destiny Impact. They'll be right here with us. Stay tuned, and God richly bless you. See you again.